if I know what I'm doing. There we go. Trap. They can hear us now.
Okay.
Trap. If you around, man, where you at? Coach.
Yes.
You ready for this?
Yes, I'm ready for this.
Okay. What Glasses says, you gonna come on in?
I would imagine.
You got Trap's number?
Yep.
Okay, hit Trap and see where he at. We got 30 seconds.
I just text Trap. I just Trap. He on this text message with us.
Oh.
That's the word. So we probably should have called their ass before.
No, Glasses said, go ahead, go. So we go. You know? If anything, you know, we could, if anything, I could make a fool of myself for an hour. Nah, we're gonna be all right. And oh, we on now. Can everybody hear us now?
Who's everybody?
The lunch hour out there. We live now.
Let's see. Somebody got to talk to us.
Okay.
Somebody got to.
Fatima, good afternoon, all. I agree. Now we need to find Trap because right now you got me and Coach up here running the lunch hour show because Glasses had to go back east and sign a deal, iHeart deal. So he's not up here in the studio right now. He should be coming on pretty soon though. Coach. Yeah. Don't get stage fright.
I ain't got stage fright. I was just trying to see if Glasses second you pack yet. Trying to see if where he's at. Because I think him and Trap might be together.
Oh, you think him and Trap might be together?
Yeah, that was the plan. The plan was for them to get someplace together and they come.
What's up, Revenge? Tree? Clip Wilson?
Hey, who did I make the bet with as far as the Diddy getting out?
Was that with Manny? He made that bet.
Manny was with Manny. Manny, you looking pretty good right now, man.
And that's the subject is the Diddy trial that we're gonna talk about.
Manny might got a burrito on me right now because this shit not looking too good for
who? What you mean it's not looking too good?
It's not looking too good.
Whose side you on?
I'm not on Diddy. I'm not on Diddy. Well, shit, I did want Diddy to I want Diddy to go to jail.
Here you go. Shit.
But look, not for
Glasses is gone. He let the real truth come out.
No, not for the RICO though. Not for the RICO. Okay. I didn't want him to go to jail for the RICO. I think that RICO was just, that was harsh. I don't know if he's, but I don't think Diddy's innocent, but just innocent of the RICO.
Okay.
Of the RICO, of the majority of the RICO charges. But now I really need him to go to jail because I didn't put bets out there. Now it's just selfishly I want him to go to jail. Like,
you want him to get specifically the RICO charge?
I don't even not the RICO charge, but just something. I need to go to prison for like 3 years. Okay, so I can win this bet now.
See, now you're getting like Glasses now. You don't remember what the bet is?
What's the bet?
Oh, gee.
The bet was that he walked.
The bet was he won't be found guilty of a RICO charge.
Is that the bet?
Yeah, that was the bet.
I'm about to go check the tape.
Yes. That's what I'm saying. You get like Glasses now.
I'm about to go check the tape.
You've been around Glasses too long with this. You done forgot what the bet. He won't get the RICO charge. That's the bet.
Is that the?
That's the bet. Sure? Yeah, the bet was he won't get the RICO charge.
Okay, so one time me and Glasses got into it about the lunch one of our arguments on the lunch table.
Okay.
So he went. We training and shit. He goes onto his fucking phone and he starts going back on the lunch hour and starts, hey, look, playing. That's what I'm about to do to this shit. I'm gonna go.
You can do it right now. You can ask the people out there what the bet is.
Ask is Manny out there?
Ask any of them guys. They be out here listening.
Where Manny at? I need to know what was the bet with Manny, because was the RICO charge with Manny also, or was it just that
Manny was riding the same bet I had made?
Yeah, he walked free.
No, the bet was he'll beat the RICO charge. That was the bet.
I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go back and check this tape.
He will beat the RICO charge. See, when I say beat the RICO charge, you guys think get free.
I thought it was get free. So I'm gonna go back and check the tape. If it was the RICO charge, hey, I'm gonna man my word. I'm gonna stand on it.
You guys gonna have to stand on this one because you guys are scared to death.
No, now I am. Shit. Now I am because prosecution doing all type of weird shit. They don't have.
Hey, Fats the Vanilla. What glasses tell you about coming up on here? Talk about they gonna go live Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Oh, you can't see, huh?
Nah, I'm blind.
God damn it, man.
You know, like I said, I'm done.
But so have you seen the different stories though on the different versions of what's going on with the Diddy thing?
You said what?
Have you seen the different, versions of what's going on with the Diddy trial?
No. So what I'm hearing is all the Diddy charges are not dropped, but it's a possibility that they might only have federal charges, which I'm hearing, and I don't know if this is right or not, but I'm hearing that it's a possibility that Trump might drop it if it's only federal, might pardon him if it's only federal charges. So that's what I'm hearing right now. I don't know if it's true. It's so much misinformation going on about this case too, depending on where you get your information from. So I don't know, but that's what I'm hearing right now. I'm hearing that all the charges have not been dropped. Possibly only the federal charges might stick, but if they do stick, then Trump might come pardon him.
Here's the funny thing that, I see with misinformation, how it goes, where they say, well, now they dropped the state charges. When is you having state charges tried in a federal court?
That's a good question. King, I feel like that would be more your
and this is what I'm putting out there now. This is what I'm trying to get people to understand is they're looking like, oh, the feds dropped the state charges. So now I read somewhere they said, well, the state could come pick them up. Well, the whole thing about this is either the state takes the charges or the feds take the charges, or they do it both at the same, state. That's usually where, oh, here we go. So what I was saying is, though, when they say that the state charges is dropped, there really is no state charges in the federal court.
Okay.
It's all federal charges. Okay. The actions, remember, feds got control over all the states if they want to. They're just saying this action happened in California, and we just don't think we're going to be able to satisfy, that action that happened in California. Are we going to be able to satisfy these charges that we say happened in New York, which give us jurisdiction because now it's two different cities. So federally, they could control any of the states.
Okay.
They're just saying these charges happen in California and these charges happen in New York, and we don't think we could prove those charges. So we're just going to drop those charges, stemming from those states. But this is a Fed case. All the charges is feds.
Okay.
There is no state charges at a Fed level.
Okay, got you.
So when they start talking, oh, they just dropped the state charge. No, there is no fucking state charges at a Fed level. It's all feds. They're just basing off the actions that happen in each state. They can't prove federally.
So did you get all your knowledge, your criminal knowledge in prison?
No, remember I was saying earlier that I was raised by a white dude that was an attorney.
That is what King is the most interesting man alive.
I said I started learning criminal stuff when I was young. I was shepherdizing because my dad would be like, hey, take me to the library with him. And he'll say, here's some numbers, go in that direction and find me this book. At the time, I didn't know that was really the beginning of shepherdizing. Okay. Where you're looking up different cases and stuff to do it like that. But like preachers' children, they go the other way. Whereas attorney's child, I went the other way because I live in Tacoma, which is a Black community. Okay. So it's either live and survive or get eaten up. So I had to survive and be Black with a white stepdad. So it taught me how to live both ways.
I got you. So was you taking the stuff that you learned from back in the day? Was you applying that to the Diddy case? Because I thought me and Glasses I thought we won that bet easily. But now it's starting to look like we a little shaky right now. It's looking a little shaky for us right now. Like you had some inside information or some shit.
No, I mean, just listen to Glasses, listen to you guys talk, and just watch the case and stuff and seeing what's going on. Like, what you say, Glasses?
Hey, Joe, go ahead. I'm sorry. Let me mute myself. Go ahead. Y'all talk. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. One thing, like when they said that he was not going to, have a defense that they was going to arrest, there's two things that, kind of came to my mind. One is they're setting it up for appeal where he could go back and get ineffective of counsel by saying that he didn't allow me to testify.
Okay.
That's one thing they could be setting up for. The second thing is he could feel that the prosecution didn't present a good enough case. And if Diddy gets up there, he might fill in the prosecutor's holes.
Okay.
You see, by asking Diddy some questions that Diddy gonna start fumbling that and looking like.
So you think it's a good thing that he's not getting on the stand?
Well, it has to be a good thing because look what the prosecution just did. They put a Rule 29 motion in, you know, and a lot of people don't understand what that is. But at any time, you know, up until, you know, a guilty verdict or not guilty verdict, you can always challenge constitutionality of charges, period.
Okay.
That they don't even exist. And so what he did was saying that, hey, the prosecution didn't prove their case on these charges.
Okay.
So the prosecution feel like, okay, these are our weakest ones.
Okay,
so let's get those out the way.
The weakest ones.
Yeah, this is our weakest ones.
So they still kept kidnapping, arson, and
there's still some other stuff they kept, but they said this is our weakest ones. So let's not confuse the jury, and let's get these out the way.
Okay,
you see what I'm saying? And by dismissing that, but here's the fucked up thing, and this is why I say it might go into a mistrial. Because
do you think they're going to give him a mistrial? Because they've been trying to get this mistrial for the whole case. You think it's mistrial classes?
I think so. It's setting up.
That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking that might be one of the angles because the way everything's going. Because I tell you right now, with the public opinion right now.
Well, you got to face the camera, King, when you're talking.
Oh, okay. Let me get back over.
It sucks. It sucks. There you go.
All right. So the big thing now is the majority of people, the prosecution lost the people.
There you go.
The people is no longer behind the prosecution. So now public opinion is going to make a difference. This, if they was to win this, it would mean nothing. It would show how, you know, cruel and unjustly they are. So their best bet is to have a mistrial, come back and charge them with the right charges, and try again.
Okay. Hey,
so that's the problem.
So I had a question for you real fast. Because we were talking about the bet that we had out there. It was about him getting treated of the RICO charges or him walking. I forget the bet. As King said, it was him getting cleared of the RICO charges.
I said he'll beat the RICO charge.
No, it was the RICO charge. That was the bet.
So it was the RICO charges?
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's going to be funny, man, because so they didn't totally clear the charges. They're trying to reorganize the jury's thoughts on how they see it. So it's some that's got rid of, but they're trying to, it don't look good. It definitely looks bad.
Yeah.
So G, I'm hearing they trying to streamline the charges. Like
yeah, that's kind of what it is. But since we've been talking about it, I've been saying the whole time, I'm like, the charges don't make sense. They don't come together. But I didn't think it was going. It's funny because the strategy we thought that strategy was crazy, and that strategy must have really did something to the prosecution where they was like, oh, we need to clear some stuff up because, you know what I mean? That's the thing that threw me off. And then, you know, they go into, it's deliberation, it's jury instructions tomorrow, right? Or is it closing tomorrow?
Closing tomorrow, then it go jury instructions probably next week.
Yeah, so
but remember,
our bet was he was gonna walk on the RICO charges, and they dismissed, not dismissed, they reorganized. Well, I think they got rid of the kidnapping. I think they got, at least this is what TMZ said, they got rid of the kidnapping, they got rid of the trafficking. Oh no, they reorganized some of the trafficking ideas and arson. They got rid of the arson. So that does kind of kick some of the legs from up under, you know what I mean? That kicks some of the legs from up under the RICO idea. It's gonna be really tough to get a jury of how many people, 12 people, if that's the number, right? To see it clear. It's definitely interesting.
So what they say that they're going to, they think the prosecution is now going to focus on forced labor. You know,
yeah, you're right. I've seen that, and they're trying to.
And then there's another element they're still going to try to focus on, and that's the illegal drugs. So that's the two. Because remember, when you got the RICO, then you got to have two underlining elements to keep the RICO up.
Now, okay, so are these what you just said? Are that going to be fall up under the RICO Act?
Yeah, that's the two things they're trying to use.
Elements that the two
they're trying to use to keep the RICO Act, forced labor and the illicit drugs.
Okay.
Because they
they dismissed the attempted kidnapping, attempted arson, and attempted,